Did you know that Larry Fine, one of the famous Three Stooges, was once a violin prodigy? Yes, you heard it right. Born in the year of 1902 in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Larry was the son of a Russian Jewish family. His real name was Louis Feinberg, but the world would come to know and love him as Larry Fine. Growing up wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for Larry. When he was just a kid, he had a run-in with an acid compound that left him with a permanent injury. Fine's arm was accidentally burned with acid that his father used to test jewelry for its gold content. Fine had picked up the bottle and accidentally spilled it on his forearm, causing extensive damage to it. Fine's parents later gave him violin lessons to help strengthen the damaged muscles in his forearm. He became so proficient in it that his parents wanted to send him to a European music conservatory, but the plan was thwarted by the outbreak of World War. But young Larry was not one to be held back by adversity. To further strengthen his damaged arm, Fine took up boxing in his teens, winning one professional bout. His father, opposed to Larry's fighting in public, put an end to his brief boxing career. Nevertheless, he turned his misfortune into a stepping stone, channeling his energy into music and sports. With the violin strings under his nimble fingers, he created melodies that could make a stone weep. And in the boxing ring, he danced around opponents, his fists a blur. But life had a different plan for Larry. The universe was setting the stage for a transformation, unbeknownst to him. His talents were not destined to be confined to the concert halls or boxing arenas. There was a bigger stage waiting, a stage that would make him a household name, a stage that would bring laughter into the lives of millions. So, from a violinist and a boxer to a comedian, Larry Fine was setting himself up for an interesting life. Larry Fine's destiny took a dramatic turn when he met the Howard brothers. This encounter happened in the late 1920s, a time when the world was on the brink of the Great Depression, and entertainment was a much-needed escape. Larry, with his fiery red hair and knack for comedy, was a perfect fit for the comedic duo of Moe and Curly Howard. At first, Larry's role was minor, often playing the straight man to the Howard brothers' slapstick routines, but his comedic timing was impeccable, his violin playing added a unique twist, and his chemistry with Moe and Curly was undeniable. Together, they created a comedy act that was far greater than the sum of its parts. As Larry grew more comfortable in the world of comedy, he began to bring his own humor into the mix. His spontaneous ad-libs and physical comedy became a staple of the act, adding a new layer of hilarity to their performances. Larry's trademark frizzy hair and wide-eyed expressions added to his comedic persona. Making him a fan favorite, their act was a hit and the trio quickly found themselves in high demand. With their unique blend of physical comedy, verbal humor, and musical interludes, they were unlike anything the audiences had seen before. They were a breath of fresh air in a world that was desperately in need of a laugh. Larry's life was forever changed by his association with the Howard brothers. He had found his calling, and he embraced it with open arms. His talent for comedy and his ability to connect with audiences transformed him from a struggling violinist into a beloved comedian. And thus, the world was introduced to the hilarious trio that would become the Three Stooges. Their performances brought joy and laughter to millions, and their legacy would endure for generations to come. Larry Fine, the red-haired violinist from Philadelphia, had become a stooge, but not just any stooge. He was a stooge who would leave an indelible mark on the world of comedy. The Three Stooges, however, were about to face a significant challenge. As the laughter from their antics echoed around the world, a somber note struck within the group. Curly, one of the trio's key players, suffered a stroke. This unfortunate event led to a reshuffling of the cast. Enter Shemp, another Howard brother, stepped in to fill the void left by Curly, and this change had a ripple effect on the dynamic of the group. With Shemp's arrival, Larry Fine found himself in a unique position. The violin-playing boxer from Philadelphia, who had once been overshadowed by the larger-than-life personalities of Moe and Curly, suddenly found himself thrust into the spotlight. His character, the Middle Stooge, had been the glue holding the group together, but now Larry was given more room to shine. Despite Shemp's arrival, Larry's role didn't change overnight. It was a gradual shift, like the slow turning of a ship. Over time, Larry's role expanded, his character grew, and he found himself carrying more of the comedic weight. His violin playing, boxing skills, and unique sense of humor were given more screen time, and audiences loved it. Larry was no longer just the Middle Stooge, he was an integral part of the act, a comedic force in his own right. But as Larry's star rose, so too did the challenges he and the Stooges faced. Their personal lives were marked by financial struggles and tragic losses. Yet they kept going, kept making audiences laugh, kept being the Stooges. They didn't let their personal struggles stop them from doing what they loved. Despite their personal struggles, the Three Stooges were about to find success in an unexpected place. Even as the world around them changed and times got tough, they remained true to themselves, and in doing so, they found a new audience and a new era of success. The late 1950s saw a resurgence in the popularity of the Three Stooges, a time when television was becoming a household staple, the perfect platform for our trio to stage their comeback. With the flick of a switch, there they were back in the limelight, their comedic genius once again filling living rooms across the nation. The Stooges' skits, previously confined to the silver screen, found a new home on the small screen. Their slapstick humor, timeless and universal, resonated with the television audience, revitalizing their careers and introducing them to a new generation of fans. It was a time of triumph, a testament to their enduring appeal and the power of laughter. The television success was a second win for Larry Fine, who had seen the highs and lows of showbiz. His on-screen presence grew, his comedic timing sharper than ever. The television triumph was a testament to his resilience and talent, proving that even in the face of change, Larry Fine never missed a beat. Yet, amidst the laughter and applause, life off-screen was not as rosy, and television success couldn't shield Larry Fine from personal tragedies. Behind the laughter, Larry Fine was battling personal demons. As we peel back the curtain on Larry's life, it's impossible to ignore the trials he endured offstage. The man who made millions laugh was often fighting back tears in his personal life. His jovial demeanor and slapstick humor on screen belied a life marred by financial instability and heart-wrenching personal losses. Larry was known to have a penchant for gambling, a habit that often plunged him into financial turmoil. Despite being a household name and a beloved figure in comedy, his earnings often evaporated as quickly as they came, swallowed up by the high-stakes world of betting. This constant financial instability was a dark cloud that hung over Larry's life, a stark contrast to the sunshine he brought to his audience. But perhaps the most devastating blows Larry faced were the losses of his loved ones. He endured the unimaginable pain of losing his wife, followed by the tragic deaths of his son and daughter. Each loss was a gut punch, a cruel reminder of life's fragility. Larry's personal life was a far cry from the laughter-filled world he inhabited on screen. Yet through it all, Larry remained committed to his craft, using humor as a shield against the harsh realities of his life. Each chuckle, each guffaw from his audience was a testament to his resilience. It was as if he was saying, "Life may knock me down, but I'll get up again and I'll do it with a smile." Despite his personal struggles, Larry Fine will always be remembered for his contribution to comedy. His ability to make people laugh, even as he was grappling with his own pain, is a testament to his strength and his enduring legacy. Larry's story is a poignant reminder that sometimes, the people who make us laugh the hardest are the ones fighting the toughest battles behind the scenes. Well, Larry Fine, a man of many talents, and even more laughs. His legacy is one that continues to echo in the world of comedy and beyond. Born in Philadelphia to a Russian Jewish family, Fine's life was a testament to perseverance, overcoming a childhood injury to become a renowned violinist, actor, and boxer. He rose to fame as part of the beloved trio, the Three Stooges, creating a unique brand of slapstick that still resonates today. His larger-than-life persona, comedic timing, and distinctive style positioned him as a pivotal figure in the entertainment industry. Despite personal struggles and loss, Fine's impact on comedy is undeniable. His work with the Three Stooges, especially during their television success in the late 50s, brought laughter to millions and revitalized their careers. In the mid-1960s, Fine, Mo Howard, and Joe DeRita started working on Kook's Tour, a new TV series. However, on January 9, 1970, Fine suffered a debilitating stroke that paralyzed the left side of his body, marking the end of his performing career. Fine eventually moved to the Motion Picture Country House, an industry retirement community in Woodland Hills, where he spent his remaining years and used a wheelchair during the last 5. Even in his paralyzed state, Fine did what he could to entertain the other patients and completed his As Told To autobiography, Stroke of Luck. He also received visits from Mo Howard. Fine remained accessible to Stooge fans, regularly hosting them despite his disability. When asked if spending his life as a Stooge was enjoyable, he answered, It wasn't fun, it was work, but it paid off good, so I enjoyed it. Suffering further additional strokes, Larry Fine sadly died on January 24, 1975, at the nursing home in Woodland Hills, age 72. He was interred with his wife and son in a crypt at Glendale's Forest Lawn Memorial Park Cemetery, in the Freedom Mausoleum Sanctuary of Liberation. Mo Howard died 3 months later. Even after Fine's departure from the limelight, his legacy lives on, his indomitable spirit and knack for laughter immortalized in the annals of comedic history, continuing to inspire, entertain, and remind us of the healing power of humor. And with that, we conclude this entry into the Pantheon. Thank you for watching.